why the MLP, the PPA, and the APP will all fail if they don't work together. To prove my point, if you don't have sponsors paying your bills, it's impossible to make a living traveling around on the PPA tour. That's a fact. ESPN article in the description. You get $3,000 for winning a singles tournament and $10,000 for a doubles event. How much is a plane flight, room and board, food? I eat a lot. What's a month-over-month rate of inflation? It's at least 12% a year, right? You may say, that's not true, Joey. PPA offers exclusive contracts to their players. I say those exclusive contracts are bad for business, both for PPA and the players. Mostly for the pickleball players. It prevents them from playing in the MLP events where they can make good money. Big money is building a mystery. Which brings me to the APP. The APP is known for being the players' tour, not catering to pros. I myself love Ken Herman, have a close relationship with him. He literally washes people's feet at tournaments, and he's pretty much the guy running it. If you ask me the top players that pop up in my mind when you say APP Tour, I say J.W. Johnson and Zane Neverto. PPA Tour, Ben Johns and Anna Lee Waters. APP Tour does not have exclusive contracts, which means they can play in the MLP, which brings me to the MLP. The MLP has big money behind it. LeBron James, Drew Brees, I could go on. It's really fun to watch. It's co-ed. With the big names, it's going from 12 to 16 teams next year, and there'll be some big events, regardless if their names stink. Lions is generic. Jackrabbits, come on. Chimeras, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I don't know what a chimera is. And the bus? All Pittsburgh Steelers fans know there's only one running back with the name The Bus. Steve Kuhn owns the MLP. He's a billionaire, was a hedge fund owner. I've worked with hedge fund owners in the past. I went to Penn State for finance. I graduated for 3 years. I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. He's smart. He's getting big money involved. He knows what he's doing. He's expanding. Big money. He's building a mystery. There's a cool draft when they draft the players. Now Ben Johns won't be drafted because he is in an exclusive contract with the PPA. Think about it. Maybe he should just buy out Ben Johns' contract. That's what I would do. I think it's a good business move, Steve Kuhn. A really good business move. APP players can play on the MLP tour, which is why I favor the APP, because they're not really bad contracts to the players. I want to bring up one more thing. The PPA and the APP Tour, they average about 20 to 30 events a year. The MLP has significantly less events. I believe they expanded from 6 to 12 events. The prize money on the MLP Tour is going from $1 million in 2022 to $2.4 million in 2023. I think that's over a 200% increase, probably more. The PPA Tour, owned by Thomas Dundon, has gone as far to forbid players on the PPA Tour from playing on the MLP Tour. Forbid them. I'm not a parent. I'm not lucky enough to have kids. But what happens when you forbid your kids' parents? You know what happens. Big money is building a mystery. I'm Joey. I'm all in pickleball. And I advise, unlike Thomas Dundon, you to subscribe. Big money is building a mystery.